Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another food bank haul for you. This is our local food bank that's open Monday through Friday, and they say you can come every day if you need to. I like to go once a week. I feel like that helps supplement my family of 6. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about going to the food bank. The food bank is not just for people who are destitute, for the homeless people, for people who are disabled. Yes, those people can benefit from going to the food bank, but so can people who are working, like the working class, the working poor who struggle to pay their groceries, who are feeding their family but barely, who don't have enough money to stockpile at the end of the month, who have to feed their kids boxed macaroni and cheese and ramen because they can't afford fresh fruits and vegetables. Those are the people who also need to be going to the food bank. So if you guys are struggling to feed your family, to get some healthy food, I want to encourage you to go to your local food bank. I'm gonna leave a list of resources below in the description box, so if you need help, if you need some food, or if you know somebody who needs some food and maybe they're just a little too shy or too embarrassed, please convince them that it's nothing to be embarrassed about, that there are so many people who are struggling, and lots of time, food banks throw food away, guys. Like, there's plenty of food. So don't feel like you're taking from your neighbor. Think about it as both of you are going and receiving from the food bank. Now, there are going to be some food banks who don't have as much food to offer as mine does, or hopefully you can shop around and find one closer to you. You know, try and do the most that you can to locate the best resource for you and your family. I'm gonna cook something here in a minute, Gideon. Why don't you have like a snack, like an apple or something? Here. So if you're needing help, go find it. There are resources out there to help everyday people like you and me. And if it wasn't for the food bank, I would not be able to feed my family what I do. I would not be able to have the opportunity to learn how to can and preserve a massive amount of produce that they're giving away because they're just gonna throw it away. So if you feel like you fit that description and you need some extra help with groceries, especially around the holidays, please consider going to your local food bank. Check out the description box below for resources that you can call or that you can go to get yourself some food, especially during the holiday season, guys. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Carolina and I live in Montana. I do a lot of food bank hauls, pantry cooking, and canning and preserving on my channel. If that's the kind of content you're into, I hope you consider subscribing. I would love for you to join my family. I also have a Facebook group, Mama Baird's Homestead. Check it out. We do a lot of recipe swapping. We do a lot of just overall support, and any mean comment get left, I post there and we have a little snicker about it. So leave mean comments at your own risk. So let's get into this haul and I'll show you what I got.
But first, let's take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes and members across 150 countries who come together to find inspiration and take the next step in their creative journey. A place to get inspired, learn new skills, and to put them to work in impactful ways. I get a lot of questions from you guys about starting or growing your YouTube channel. Well, there is a class for that, YouTube for Beginners by Ali. He goes over all you need to do to get a channel up and going, including how to start one, how to edit, and even how to grow your channel. This is a great opportunity for those who are ready to start their own adventure and use YouTube to spread their passion for what you love and start your very own stay-at-home business. I feel that YouTube has changed my life and has brought all of me to you. I would not be where I am if it wasn't for it, and I know that you guys can do this too. This isn't like other Christmas gifts. It's not about more consumption, more stuff, more clutter. This is about you, your creative spirit and growth, and doing something for yourself all year long. Invest in yourself this holiday season. Take advantage of Skillshare's best deal of the year. The first 1,000 people to use the link will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. All right, now let's get back to the video.
Okay, so for my produce choices, I actually only was able to get 2. So I got this big container of baby spinach. It was opened a little bit, but I think the rest of it is fine. So I got that. And then I picked out these 2 bell peppers. I also had a red one, but my daughter already ate it. And then they had an extras bin. So they had carrots that were extra. They had a lot of them. The red potatoes were extra. They also had Idaho or yellow that you could get. The 3 pounds of sweet potato was completely extra. They had a whole bunch of sweet potatoes. And then these were in the extra cooler. It looks like pre-portioned onions with carrots and celery. So that's perfect for something that requires those 3. It's already ready to go. Okay, and then dairy wise, I was able to get 1 gallon of 1% milk, and then they had lots of powdered milk, so I grabbed 2 bags of those, which is 12.8 ounces. They had these bag of tortilla chips. This looked pretty cool, so I grabbed those. Bag of Great Northern beans. You can never have enough beans, especially dried ones. For the pantry goods, they had some of this frosted shredded wheat cereal. So everybody in my family likes those, so I got 2 of those. And then a couple of cans of spinach, and then a couple of cans of sliced potatoes. Okay, and then for the breads, they had a lot of bread this week. So I picked up one of these multi-grains. And then these rolls looked good. I don't know, thought I could make something out of these. I guess I had a Sara Lee kick going. Both of those are Sara Lee. And then some steak rolls. These were good for really big hot dogs, or you could do like meatball subs with these. They had tons of tortillas, so you're allowed to get 2 tortillas per family. Or 2 packets. So I grabbed the 2 packets, and it looks like there's 12 in there. So that's nice. My family loves tortillas. And then for the sweet treat, they had this bag. It kind of looks like cinnamon rolls that are kind of old and stale. So I'm wondering what I can make with these. I know I could probably do a bread pudding, but what other ideas do you think I could do with leftover cinnamon rolls like this? And then in the extra bin, they had a packet of Eggo waffles in the freezer, so I grabbed one of those. And then they had this keto crate. So this is like a subscription that you can get, and they mail this to you once a month with a bunch of keto food in here. So I'm going to open this up, and we are going to see what's in here. Guys, they had about 90 of these boxes there at the food bank. Like, that was crazy. I wonder where they came from. So there's those. For the meat choices, we were able to get 2, and they still had turkeys. So I grabbed a whole nother turkey. So this is the 3rd turkey that I have gotten, and I just am so grateful for this because I cooked this once, and this will feed my family for a long time. So I am super grateful to be able to have 3 turkeys in my freezer that my family can utilize all year long, because this is a good thing to can up and to cook and just to eat off for a while. And a lot of the stock I make is actually turkey stock. It has a lot of bones, and you can get a lot of stock from 1 turkey. So I utilize all of this turkey, and even the bones get dehydrated and crushed up and put in my garden for bone meal. So this turkey will be well loved and well appreciated in this family. And then guys, this was a huge score. This is a beef loin tri-tip roast. $47.41 for this. $12.99 a pound. Now this does have the date of November, so I'm not sure if maybe this was in someone's freezer and they donated it or what. Hey, no fighting. Even the cats are fighting. Okay. So this is, holy moly, what a score on this one. What would you guys do with a prime loin roast like this? Look at that marble. Holy cow. Guys, this is one of the items that I can receive from the food bank that I would never be able to afford. I would not be able to spend $50 pretty much on a meat, on less than 4 pounds of meat to feed my family. Like, this is awesome that I get to have the opportunity to have this high quality of meat for my family when we would not be able to afford something like this. So thank you for the food bank for offering this food. Like, this is a great cut of meat, and they're just handing this out to the community, to anybody who can use it, to help stretch our budget, to help us out so we can pay our electric bill, the heating bill, we can pay for the gas in our car. Like, there's so many circumstances nowadays that is costing the average person so much money. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed if you have to go to the food bank. It is smart, it is resourceful, and that is what it's there for. Okay, so now that you saw my haul, I am going to be cooking some dinner. Now, I wanted to try something different. I saw these Eggo waffles, and I saw something on Pinterest the other day that was chicken and waffle casserole, and it used waffles, frozen waffles, and popcorn chicken. Now, I don't have popcorn chicken, but I have dino chicken nuggets. So I'm gonna make up a little chicken and waffle casserole. Let's give that a try to find a new way to use up these waffles and these little bit of chicken nuggets that my kids would fight over, and let's see if we can create something tasty. The first thing you do for this casserole is to toast all this. Now this recipe is for a 9x13 and it calls for 16 waffles, which would be 2 packs. So I'm just gonna cut that in half and just do a small 9x9 pan for it. So I'm gonna get this in my toaster oven, get these toasting, and while these are toasting, I'm gonna turn on my oven to 350, and then let's open this keto box and see what's in it. All right, let's open up this box. Any of you guys get this before? Let's get in close. All right, let's see. Green Chef delivers. You got this. $120 off. Jeez, how much does it cost then? It's $120. Green Chef. I've never heard of that. I guess that's kind of like HelloFresh. One of those kits. Let's see. Ice, chips, candy, juicy berry mix. So here's a lemon poppy seed keto cookie, granola bar, dark chocolate, cranberry, and almond. Let's see, it looks like this Best Buy a year ago. No, it just expired. Or it just got its Best Buy. Look, I'm already a year ahead. So that's probably why. These are probably, yeah, these are Best Buy, but that's okay. I guess that means that people don't buy them very much. Spicy nacho, interesting. It looks like there's a lot in here. Here's, oh, electrolyte hydration mix. Interesting. Fat snack, almond flavored crackers. Now I've had almond flavored crackers before and they were nasty. So what I ended up doing with them was grinding them up and using them as like a bread topping in a casserole. So I'll probably do the same thing with those. Oh, I heard these are good. The company anyway. Pork rinds. I like pork rinds. Ooh, spicy dill. I'll probably be the one to eat these. These look pretty good. You guys like pork rinds? And then the last one, vanilla cream sandwich cookies. I'll probably give these to husband if he'll eat them. He's kind of like, oh, can't help it. Yeah, I mean, these are still good. So, yeah, so that's all that's in this little box here. Oh, there's the first round of waffles. So it comes with a couple of different snacks, a candy mix, drink mix, and then a couple of snacks. That's not too bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start because I got this all ready to go. I'm going to open up my milk. Now, I'm using home canned milk. You can use regular milk, evaporated milk, powdered milk, shelf-stable milk, whatever you have on hand. I'm gonna do 3 1/4 cups of milk because I'm halving this recipe. And we're going to add that to 6 eggs. I'm just gonna whisk this up. All right, and then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Now guys, this is real maple syrup, and I suggest you splurge for the good stuff, not the fake pancake syrup. That stuff's gross, and that's super bad for you. Maple syrup is a lot better for your body to digest, and it's easier, and you still get that sweetness, and honestly, it tastes way better. And then we're also gonna salt and pepper this. Teaspoon of salt. And some pepper. Alright, so we're just going to whisk that up. Now, for our casserole, you're going to take half of your waffles. I'm just going to tear them up. Lay them down. And then your chicken nuggets, I'm just gonna tear them into pieces. They're still, they've been sitting out probably for about 15 minutes. So just break them up. Like I said, you can use popcorn chicken. You can pretty much use like chicken strips. Anything you have that you need to use up. All right, and then I'm gonna do more waffles. This is one that you can do, set this overnight as well. And just let this stay in the fridge after you add everything, and then you can just throw it in the oven. All right. And we're gonna pour this on. Let's pour it on. Oh baby, let's pour it on. Whoops, all right, not in, okay. All right, I'm just going to push this down so it's all coated. There we go. All right, and I'm going to bake this for 30 minutes uncovered, and then we'll check it. All right, it just came out of the oven. This was in for about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna cut into it and let's give it a try. Here we go. I'm gonna drizzle it with some more maple syrup. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's pretty good. How interesting. Is anybody else a fan of chicken and waffles? Mm-hmm. Got my coffee brewing too. Wow. Washed it down with some coffee. That's really good, guys. I hope you give this a try. Something a little different. I know, not the healthiest, but every once in a while is okay, right? Try something new. That's so funny that I just saw this on Pinterest and then I happened to get the waffles. Guys, thank you for coming along and seeing what I got in my haul today and checking out what I made for dinner. Make sure you check out the resources below if you guys need some help, if you want to go to the food bank and get yourself some food, okay? Don't be embarrassed. Don't be nervous about it. That's what they're there for. Please go utilize them. You are actually saving this food from getting thrown in the dumpster. So do yourself a favor and go to the food bank. That's what they're there for. That's all I got for you tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time on Mama Baird's.